Hey, what's up, man? Sixth day in a row live streaming, bro. I ain't never gonna stop. Hey, what's
Oof.
up? I've had a long day though. A long day. Finally slept good though. But I woke up at 9 a.m., went to church. Great time at church. Then walked home. And I went to my little brother's place. Spent the day there. I just got home. And I went to the sauna, intense sauna. Like, bro, I don't know if you have been to a sauna, but I went like, I just poured the whole bucket on the rocks, and like my ears were burning. So I'm pretty tired, and I gotta go to sleep early today because I really am determined on fixing my sleep schedule this time. So this is gonna be a short stream, but daily live streams continue. So welcome, welcome. Um, uh, um, Chat is not showing on screen. That's not good. That is not good. Oh, damn. Where is it, bro? Where is it? I tried adjusting those earlier today. Okay, that's not. Oh, boy. Oh, hey. Okay, it's working now. Good, 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 good. So yeah, went to my brother's party today. It was fun. Saw my grandparents, all that. Didn't give him a present. No presents, cause bro has like bro he even got like 100 euros as a gift from his grandmother. It's like bro, kids should not even be getting money. Like bro, nah, nah. When I got kids, I'm not gonna let them have any money till they're like, I don't know, 13 or something. But yeah, then my brother asked me like, "Do you not care about me? 'Cause you didn't give me a present?" But I was like, bro, if I didn't care about you, I wouldn't have showed up. And I told him like, you already got stuff. I didn't know what to give. And it was like he completely understood me. He wasn't hurt at all. So that's good. That's good. We have fun. We had a lot of fun. Got to teach him some stuff, but Voima, Voima is I think the new update is ready. I think I worked on it some more today. Well, the AI is pretty dumb actually. There's some issues with the AI. And also the updater actually. That's kind of critical. But I'll show you. I added some more sounds like when a slab falls onto the ground, it makes a sound. So I also added a magnet. Um, there's a dark mode for Notepad. I got Notepad plus plus, and yeah. So this is like, bro, this is why I like Notepad plus plus because I can customize it. Look how clean it is, bro. There is no toolbars, no extra stuff. Like it is so minimalistic. I love it, bro. This is peak. But I saw that Windows 11 has dark mode. Yeah. So let's see. Do uh-huh. Got a magnet. Bluz 3D made the texture for this. Um, it's kind of out there. I think I'll have to replace the texture someday. But it's good enough for now for sure. I don't know what this would be used for exactly, but I think it's just funny. Yeah. Also, the bombs can't be moved. I don't know why. Um, Also, how's the stream looking? I changed a bunch of settings once again, because I noticed that the old stream did have some lag actually, like FPS lag, which is not good. But yeah, new sounds are nice. Listen to this, bro. I like that. I like that. Um, right. Did I? Can't remember if I updated the sounds before or after last stream. But yeah, the new plank footstep sounds are like that. So there's like some squeaking. Kind of interesting. Oh yeah, so like blocks, they make a slight sound when they fall. You know, I just use the same like mining sound for that. Just good to have something there. Yeah, so now the planks have squeak plus a normal footstep sound, so it's like combines the two. Makes more sense. Oh, also, I showed my little brother the video. The latest one video was just showcase the sounds and some bumps. And when I did like this in the video, he was like, "Whoa!" Because I mean, that is a cool shot, bro. I gotta make some shorts with that. Like this shot right here is, bro. That is amazing. With the clouds and everything, bro. Damn. The concrete block, damn. Miss. Oh, also, I mean, also when I told my brother asked me, so I told him I added bombs, explosives to Voima. He asked like, is it a TNT like Minecraft? I said no, it's like a classical black cannonball looking bomb. And it was like, okay, how do you light it up? It's like, well, just throw it against something and it blows up. And it's like, that's not realistic. Which is true, but nah, good enough, bro, good enough. But actually, we do have textures for that. So when it's like mid-air or about to explode, we could use this texture. We'll see where I can use this. It's pretty good, pretty good. Pretty good. Wow. Yeah, and they destroy trees now. They destroy them way too well though. And also trees need to make some particles when they get destroyed. Need to change that. But yeah, that's too powerful for sure. Bro, this is a fun way to collect wood though. This is like end game wood collection, bro. So yeah, I think like we should add a like a strong bomb that's like an end game item. Very expensive to craft, but with it you can just easily collect resources. I mean, Terraria has like bombs, sticky bombs, and dynamite. So we could think of something. I want to add honey bombs. I think honey bombs would be nice, so it would be like a bomb that sticks onto stuff. Although, I don't know, how useful would it really be? Because you can already throw them like super well. Also, maybe it should explode when it collides with a card, actually. Maybe. Oh, also, if I leave a bomb, if I jump on a bomb, would it explode? It just disappeared. What's that about? Oh, I just pick it up. Right. Yo, what's up, Andy? You'd add matches? Exactly. Matches would be cool, but not for the bombs, just in general to make fire. Blue bombs would be cool, but that's too Terraria core. Can't be copying it like that. Hmm. Hold on. Can I do this? Hmm. Yellow slimy bombs like honey? Yeah, that could be cool. Yeah. Okay, let me add this to the nose. So trees should make particles when they get destroyed by bomb. And It still doesn't split these well enough. Okay, but crucial things crucial things would be the updater. So one thing I don't understand is why it doesn't show the update stuff before it loads the universe. It's like really strange. Okay, so it's moved. It has moved. Uh, Then where does universe get loaded? Hmm. Is it intentional that trees do not fall but they simply disintegrate? I mean, yeah, it's not a bug. It's just it's dealing so much damage. So trees they have like a specific so like the tall trees, the pines in Voima, they have 60 health points. And once they reach under 30, they will start to fall. And once they reach zero, they'll get destroyed. And so if you just deal over 60 damage, it'll just like never get to the falling state but break entirely. Which I think is cool. I think it's cool. The tall trees probably need more health though. Because I think the tall pine should be a late or like mid game wood source. It would take like too long to mine by hand. So you need some like bombs or tools for that. And then before that, you just attack like spruce or stuff like that. Yeah, yeah. So, so yeah, I gotta update the universe thing. I really wanna. I could maybe release the prototype today, 1.5. I just need to make sure this universe loader works. At least that's the most crucial one. Um, oh, this is not Rust. This is not Rust. I've never coded in Rust. I heard Rust doesn't have a null pointer, which is interesting. I've never even thought about how it code without a null pointer. So I use it so much in Voima. Evil monolith. Monolith. You mean just like a statue? Hmm. I mean, this is very Voima core. I feel like. Damn. This would be pretty creepy if this just spawned in your world, no explanation. That would be pretty cool. It's pretty cool how the witness has a lot of monoliths. They're tied to the gameplay. Okay, so yo, where is this? Also, hold on. What? Oh, oh, I just glitched that. Show. Oh, I need to add a new error actually. So universe texture. Um, hmm. Okay, cool. The yo. Oh, damn! It's gonna clear the console. Wait, wait, wait. No, I want to see what it is. Come on, bro. Oh, oh goodness. 45555. What? 284. Uh-huh. Okay. So what if I just what if I do that? And then Voices the Void Pillars. Does that have monoliths? Hmm. I'll show you what I'm working on. In Rust, instead of using a null pointer, you can use an option with two states, some and none. How does that work? Like, how is that different from a null pointer exactly? Hmm. You just mirror X for those monoliths exactly. Yeah. You enjoy the game Voice of the Voice? I do not. I played it once on Discord stream. I did not enjoy it. It's too much work, bro. Those computers, I ain't all about that. Just want to play the game. Hmm. Wait, what? Duh, duh. Oh, this is weird territory. Okay. YOLO. Nice shirt. It's pretty cool. Actually, it was strange. It was like 2 years ago. I was shopping with my grandparents. Like as a birthday gift, they just bought me some clothes. And they were like, they saw this one, they're like, yo, you should get this one. Like they were really persistent about this shirt. I was like, what? They're like the most like how should I say it? Like whenever I used to have long hair or anything that's not like this, they used to always say like, bro, you gotta cut that. It's like you gotta lock in. But then they like this shirt, they're like it's so out of character. But I guess they probably don't even know that like this kind of font is associated with like metal bands or whatever. They probably just like the black and white. I don't know, man. Crazy though. Oh, wait. I wrote I wrote this code wrong. But what the heck? Yep, like that. Yep. Well, they didn't literally say yo. Nah, they're Finnish anyway. They don't know English. But yeah, they're cool though. They're cool. Very blessed to still have them. Uh, Oof, is it this slow? Finding the updates or is it just bugged? Oh, it's bugged. Okay. This is messy. This is messy. Or maybe not. Hold on. Maybe we shouldn't do that. Instead, just make sure. Oh, there's a lot of uni stuff though. Wow. So Maybe I'll just do this. Um, okay. Wait, actually. Oh, maybe it's that simple actually. Hmm. Will there be boss fights in Boima? I get asked that a lot. Boss fights in Boima, I mean, yeah, I think mini bosses would work well. Like Terraria did it good. Even Cube World. But Minecraft is pretty bad with the boss fights, honestly. Pretty bad. Should add a feature where all the NPCs about random chance spawn in different sizes. Yeah. Okay. So now this shows before loading the universe, which is exactly what I want. This is good. There's no background though. Why is that? That's ugly. Okay, well, try that. Terra boss fight are pretty good, but too hard. Not really. I mean, okay, I haven't completed Terraria, but I mean, I feel like if you're a mobile, well, I guess, I guess. But I'm thinking like Eye of Cthulhu, Eater of the World, Swallow of Flesh, that kind of stuff would fit very nicely into Voima. Okay, good. This is working. This is working. I should check if it truly works. Let me just make a backup. The universe. Damn. Damn. Okay, update now. Got an error. Bro. This is like the most important code of Voima, honestly. If this doesn't work, then Voima is cooked. Because whenever I update the game on Steam, this is the only way I can update the universe file for the player without them losing all their stuff. So, show witness 894. Again, the uni stuff. What? Okay. Let's try that. Will there be another universe like Karhula? Yes. Gurhala. Nah, Karhula, bro. Karhula. Yeah, there is gonna be a lot of universes. So that's the big vision of Voima. It's like I spent 5 years making the infrastructure for Voima, making a game that's capable of so many different kind of universes, like so multiple. So the vision is that the bigger team I get and all that, I'll just like I want to hire people to make new universes. Like just instead of making a new game after Voima, I can just make the game inside of Voima as another universe. Like the game is so versatile in what you can do. So Garhol is just the first one, but I already have talked to the my friend Yorma about new universe we can add with different styles, different gameplay loops. Like, bro, the future is big, and like that's like that's probably the biggest reason why Voima is going to surpass Minecraft one day because it's so expandable. Like Minecraft really needs to add a system like universe into itself because the issue with Minecraft is that because it's only one universe, it's like Minecraft. It's the universe with the creeper and all that. It's just like one universe that everyone plays. For them to keep the game interesting, they gotta add updates. And so easy updates are of course new block types, new mobs, all stuff like that. But like if that's your only option to keep the game fresh, then the universe is gonna get really big, really bloated. And that's like a common complaint that Minecraft fans have, that it feels like too full of stuff, like too bloated. Whereas a lot of people find a lot of charm for old Minecraft and its simplicity. But if Minecraft just had another universe, they could explore so many new ideas without making this fan base feel like it's getting too crowded. So with Voima, I can make Karhula, I can make it great, and then I can just like kind of like stop updating it, like leave it as it is, leave it as perfect. Because like nobody, for example, like nobody wants to watch a series that never ends. Because like then it just like drags itself too long, and like the plot gets lost. Like Breaking Bad, 5 seasons, and that's why it's so good. It's stuck to its point, its nature. It's like that's it. But then again, counterpoint would be Terraria has a lot of content and no one complains that it's really bloated. So maybe it's just a skill issue. I don't know. Although I don't know. I feel like simplicity fits Minecraft way more. Yeah. But then Minecraft doesn't have universes, but then it has the marketplace mods. But like that's not even close. That's not even close. So what Voima is, like in the big vision, it's kind of like a Netflix for games. Like there's gonna be it's I'm basically Roblox. There's just gonna be so many different kind of games you can play all in one. So the value is gonna be crazy. Crazy. Community features universes, probably yeah. Postage Minecraft versions, yep, yep, yeah. But like but then again it's a shame, like if people want a simpler Minecraft experience, they gotta go to a version from like 2011. But then that version like lacks a lot of quality of life changes. Like bro, like old Minecraft, huge fan base, even to this day. You can't mine a crafting table with an axe any faster than with your hand. It's like, bro, there's like it lacks so many quality of life tweaks and like optimizations in general. It's like, bro. And then you gotta mod it, but it's like, bro, it's way better if it's just like the way that Voima did it. It's like all built in. Like you don't need to mess with the code at all. It's like that versatile, that emergent. Yeah. And you're gonna add the Aether. Or Aether would make a lot of sense in Voima actually. Because well, first of all, Voima is more laggy than Minecraft. That's just the thing. And the worlds aren't like really infinite. So with floating islands, there's less terrain. There's like more void, so it's like faster to render and compute and all that. So I do want to make a lot of like Sky Island maps, and even like the worlds we got right now. Like, all right, I messed up the yeah, hold on. So let me do this. So like even now, how Voima is like a forest, and that's the experience. Mm, bup, 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 bup. Okay, so you see how Voima is like a forest experience and it's surrounded by water. It's like, okay, that's the vibe. That's the vibe. But even this water is not infinite. It's definitely not infinite. So I mean, even this is like a sky island if you think about it. And so I want to lean more into the sky island feeling and like make worlds that are actually like sky islands. Like, but bro, sky islands is such a good at Minecraft world type. Like I remember Hat Films series on Sky Islands. I thought that was peak, bro. Hat Ventures, yeah, bro. I remember watching this as a kid. I loved it. Yeah, it's kind of hard to tell from this, but yeah, dang. Why my community project? I mean, yeah, it's obviously it's obviously focused on user generated content. Like there is no game without people. I mean, that goes for any sandbox though, really. And Terraria, yes, Terraria is not a full sandbox really. Like no one really built in Terraria. It's kind of like it's so progression based that it's like people play for so long. Like I've killed this boss, gotten this stuff. It's like okay, I spent this much time in it. I should probably make a base. You know, no one's like first like oh I'm just gonna build and not kill any bosses. It's like different mindset. But modern Minecraft, bro, modern Minecraft is trying to be Terraria, and it's been doing that for years. It's like trying to focus on the RPG aspect more than anything. And we can see it started with the Ender Dragon. Actually, crazy thing. So the Minecraft 1.9 update in beta. So like when it went from old Minecraft to release, which was like a huge change. They added the Ender Dragon, Hunger, new world generation, brightness, like darkness, like it all changed. It's crazy. In that same update, they added Nether fortresses, which look exactly like the fortresses in Terraria's Hell. Okay. Then they added giant mushrooms in the same update, which again looked like Terraria's iconic mushroom biome. Okay, okay. Then they added potions, and like potions is Terraria core. They added a boss, the Ender Dragon. It's like, I don't know. I don't know. It's a lot in one update, but that's just something I always feel. But yeah, Minecraft, it just keeps focusing on the RPG. Like recently we got the trial chambers, they add new weapons, more progression like copper tools. I mean the crafting block, redstone crafting block was good, but yeah, I don't know. Minecraft is just it's kind of stuck in its way. Stuck in its ways. They should have made a puzzle to solve instead of a puzzle to solve as the final boss. Honestly, I kind of like that. I don't know if that's a joke or not. I kind of like that. Not gonna lie. It's kind of cool. Bro, the Ender Dragon fight sucks so much. Like, bro, it's gotta be one of the worst boss battles there are. And like the first, bro, like it used to be really, really bad for a long time. Then it kind of updated it. But even now, it's like people just kill it with beds. Like, what's the meta? Like, the dragon doesn't even care about the player. It just flies in like a circle and then comes to the middle, and you kill with beds. Like, it's so whack, bro. It's so whack. Okay. Back to the matter at hand. Voima, a breath of fresh air. Breath of fresh air, bro. Hmm. Oh yeah, my little brother was really creeped out by the idle John sounds, so that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Yeah, bed shred sucks. Are you gonna add microtransactions? Come on, bro. Come on, bro. No, never. Never, bro. No, you know, literally every single boomer, like my parents or like any business person, entrepreneur that I talk to, they're always asking like, okay, so how are you gonna sell your game? What's your revenue stream gonna be? Is it gonna be like a monthly thing, a microtransaction thing? Nah, you just pay once and you get it. Like, what? Pay once? And like, yeah, you pay once and you get updates forever for free. And they're like, what? That cannot work. It's like, bro, that's literally every game has done that, bro. It works. It works. Minecraft made millions of that. It's just because the audience is global. That's why it works. There's enough gamers out there, bro. But yeah, no microtransactions, bro. Obviously, and no DLC, no monthly subscriptions. Instead, it's gonna be one-time payments. I'll have a Patreon. I'll do merchandise. That's gonna be my revenue streams, and of course, like YouTube. Voinbox, bro. Loot box is insane. Like loot box is literally satanic, bro. The fact that CS:GO, I mean, the fact that Counter Strike is getting kids addicted to gambling is insane, bro. Like you see it in real time, kids, bro. And if a kid gets something good from pre-box, it's gonna like wire them like really in their core because they're still like developing, like learning life. Like that is so bad. That is so bad. John plushie, yeah, someday that'll be cool. That'll be an easy one to make. Hunting stocking mechanics, yeah, that'll be cool. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff I could add, but why would kids play games they're not allowed to play? I mean, if you have Steam, you can just download Counter Strike. Like, I don't think there's anything bad in kids playing shooting games. Cause like, bro, even my brother when he was 5 years old, and I was talking to him about video games, like he even then he realized like, oh, when you kill in a game, they're not actually dying. They just die in the game. Like their character dies, and then they come back in the next round. Like my kid, my bro, crazy Freudian slip, but my brother like himself said that at 5 years old. So it's like the myth that video games make you violent is insane. But Counter Strike, it's free to play. Like any kid can just get it right now because the Steam is free, Counter Strike is free, and then every week you play Counter Strike, you get a case as a drop. So like okay, you play the game, you have an inventory full of cases, you see people with skins, and you think, oh, I need skins, might as well open these. That's what a kid in my church said. And he's been unboxing. And then one of his friends, he's like 12, one of his friends unboxed a knife. Bro, imagine unboxing a knife when you're 12. You're hooked. You're hooked. You think it's that easy? It's hooked. It's like 16 plus, yeah, but like, bro, kids are playing it. Kids are playing it. When we start opening, oh yeah, so I got the. Is the website updated yet? It's not. Damn. But I got the release date moved so I can make it public. So it's gonna release on the 15th. YOLO. Let's see. I should update it so it says more than just coming soon. Demo. Yeah, really gotta add new screenshots here. Okay, so okay. Okay, published. It's kind of confusing. Like the demo has its own page, but I can't seem to find it. Whatever. Yeah, it's DJ. Yo, what's up, man? It's up to parents to keep track of their kids. Why are the parents letting their kids buy stuff online? I mean, okay, bro, that's another dark side. Think about it. So each week you get two drops in Counter-Strike. And like for whatever reason, the drops are actually like pretty pricey. Like you can get like you could easily make like €5 a month if you sell them on the marketplace. Okay, so a kid doesn't even have to ask their parents for money. They can literally get it through Counter-Strike. Isn't that weird? But yeah. Yeah. The game's gonna be a demo, yeah, not early access, just a demo. Okay. Let's see. Did I fix the universe bug? Yeah, just a demo, just a demo. Because if I release the early access and make it for free, then once I do release it at a price, everyone will just keep the game, you know? So, yeah. Yeah, my first gaming memory is watching my dad play Tomb Raider for PlayStation 1 in like 2000. I don't know, I was a tiny kid. Tomb Raider 1, insanely bad game, bro. Insanely bad. I'm gonna say it has aged tremendously badly, bro. It is like borderline unplayable. Like the controls suck, the graphics suck, the level design is so bad, bro. You just get lost for no reason, and the puzzles, bro. Nah, I do not. I'm not a fan of Tomb Raider 1. Nope. Okay, so this is not gonna work. Ah, damn. 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 Oh, actually, I gotta research something. Research something. Um, go to sleep. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. This is a short stream. I do gotta go to sleep. Plants vs Zombies. That's a good one. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. What? The user runs verify integrity of game files. Oh, so it doesn't automatically add files that are missing. Interesting. Okay. Well, at least you can get it back though. Verify integrity. Okay, plus yeah, I've done that for Counter-Strike. Okay. If a file is manually added, it's not part of the game. Steam doesn't care by default. Hmm. Huh. Okay, then for the skip update file, I should add the game version in there. So it's a new version. Yeah. Okay. Okay, that's good. Uh-huh. Yeah, bro, there's no point in coding right now. My brain is fried from that sauna. Fried from the sauna. Yeah, no, I the thing that ChatGPT said seems legit. Seems legit. Okay. Yeah. Should do sleeping. Yeah. How long was this stream even? Probably not much. I don't know much. But tomorrow, well, tomorrow I'm gonna see my family for dinner, but that won't take long. Tomorrow will be a long stream. And tomorrow I think I'll release the 1.5 prototype, and then for real, I gotta make the 1.4 update video. And in it I'm also gonna announce that the Steam page is live. So that's tomorrow's plan. Yeah. Yeah. Man. Oh, by the way, bro. Okay, funny story. So, I was at my brother's, and my sister and all that was there, and Milo, our pet dog, he was also there. Really happy to see him. We had a good time together. So we were eating chicken and stuff like that. And once we were done, Milo like came and like kept sniffing the food a bunch. Like, okay, there's like a there was like a chicken, kind of like a wing, like a chicken bone that I had, like I eaten, but had some like small bits of chicken around it. I was like, you know what? Let me just give this to Milo. He could like eat the extra flesh that's on there. It's like might as well, like if it's gonna go to waste like that. And so I give Milo the bone like this, and he just like chomps, grabs a hold of it, like, bro, I thought you were just gonna take the chicken off of it, but then he like chomps even more. He's got a strong hold, and I've been in this situation before. I don't know, he's not letting go. Like there's nothing I can do. He's got it now. It's like okay, he took it, and then he ate the damn bone, bro. I did not know. Apparently, dogs eat bones. I didn't know this. I've never seen that in any sort of media, any real life situation. He ate the damn bone. He even like snapped it in half and just like it did not sound like easy eating it, but yeah, he's got some bone in his stomach now, and I just prayed that it gets digested easily and there's no issues. I'm sure it's fine, but damn, the more you know, bro. The more you know. He's a good dog though. He's a good dog. I don't know, bro. Whose dog is eating a bone? Like I've never seen a Tom and Jerry or anything. It's like, or do they like swallow it? I don't know. Maybe. So rare though. I mean, obviously, dogs get like those fake bones that they chew on. Like that's different. Those fake bones, they're like so artificial. They like get soft from water. It's not really the same. In Minecraft, the dog eats your bones. Yo, that makes sense. Oh, bro. Yeah, because the bone disappears. Damn. Damn, I never thought about it like that. Huh. I always thought it was like, dogs they like bones. They take a bone and they hide it. It's like, okay, the dogs like bones, and then just like game logic that the bone disappears, so it's not OP. Huh. How about that? How about that? I mean, yeah, I've given he's gotten like those fake bones. I mean, fake bones. Not a like where would I get a real bone from though? Yeah, like where do you get bones? It's usually just fake bones that they chew on. And Milo, he doesn't even eat the bones, like the fake bones. He'll just like hide it around the house. Like he'll start digging on my blanket and like hiding it in there. Like, yeah, yeah. Um, but he doesn't even eat those anymore. Have you heard the sound that happens when you give a bone to a dog in Minecraft? It's like a chomp. What? There's a sound? Nah, what? Uh, how to tame a dog in Minecraft. Four years ago.
This video, I'm gonna go ahead and show you how to tame a wolf
These are
or
off.
a dog
Okay.
in Minecraft. So let's go ahead and jump into the video. Minecraft. Well, right now I'll have L2 on, and you'll see on the bottom right hand side of the screen it says tame. So when I tame it, I'm gonna get heart. Go ahead and make it stand up. I can move.
And the new versions? Huh. Damn. I don't even have Minecraft installed on this PC, not gonna lie. Actually, I don't have any games on this PC. Huh. Just Voima, bro. Honestly, I don't even really play games anymore. I just got too much to code. I kind of played on the Minecraft server we got on the server, but I forgot about it pretty much. It would be nice to return to it, but it's like, how can I just justify myself to play games when I got so much work to do, you know? Especially when I'm not even burning out. It's just like I gotta use my time wisely. Man. Voima. Yep. Yep. Maybe take a break? Nah, bro. Don't burn out, bro. It's easy to not burn out. It's easy. Skill issue. Skill issues. Yeah. Now going to the gym and going to church, that's enough to prevent burnout. We need a church stream. What does that mean? What does that mean? Going live at Sunday church? Oh, that's kind of actually my church actually live streams our Sunday sessions. If you guys want to see it, I mean I can give you a link. They actually live stream it on YouTube. I do want to, bro. My chairs suck, bro. You hear that? See ya, man. Yeah. I do want to make I do want to read the Bible on stream. Actually, I can end the stream with that. Cuz I used to do this thing on Discord where I do like Bible ASMR and just read the Bible on stream. But I've been doing good though. I've been reading pretty much every morning and every time I go to bed. I just lay down in bed and read Matthew. Um can't really well, it's kind of dark. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Matthew 25. Then the kingdom of the heavens may be likened to. Bro, that's got to be the craziest verse to read. What? Oh, it's about. Oh, I remember this parable. Have you prayed before the stream? No, not actually. I prayed a bunch today earlier for other things, though. To recreate my local church in Bohem someday. That would be cool. Okay, I'm just gonna read this. Matthew 25. Then the kingdom of the heavens may be likened to 10 virgins who took their lamps and went out to meet the bridegroom. 5 of them were foolish, and 5 were discreet. For the foolish took their lamps, but took no oil with them, whereas the discreet took oil in their flasks along with their lamps. While the bridegroom was delaying, they all became drowsy and fell asleep. Right in the middle of the night there was a shout, "Here is the bridegroom, go out to meet him." Then all those virgins got up and put their lamps in order. The foolish said to discreet, "Give us some of your oil, because our lamps are about to go out." The discreet answered, saying, "Perhaps there may not be enough for both of us and you. Go instead to those who sell it and buy some for yourselves." While they were going off to buy it, the bridegroom came. The virgins who were ready went in with him to the marriage feast, and the door was shut. Afterward, the rest of the virgins also came, saying, Sir, sir, open to us. In answer, he said, I tell you the truth, I do not know you. Keep on the watch, therefore, because you know neither the day nor the hour. Bro, that's a crazy, crazy one. The virgin adjective is so unnecessary here, but that's just some like Bible terms. Ah, the wolves don't make sense. Okay, okay. Mandela effect. You have the Bible in English? Yeah. Bro, my Finnish is not that good. Real talk. My Finnish is way worse than my English. Like, of course I'm Finnish. I know how to speak it, but it's like my vocabulary sucks. It's slower to read in Finnish. I like since I was a kid, I've only consumed media in English, and I went to an English school as a kid. I learned to write English before Finnish, so it's just more natural. So definitely I read in English. But okay, let's here it goes right to the point though. For it is just like a man about to travel abroad who summoned his slaves and entrusted his belongings to them. He gave 5 talents to one, two to another, and another, one to still another, to each according to his own ability, and he went abroad. Immediately the one who received the 5 talents went and did business with them and gained 5 more. Likewise, the one who received the two gained 2 more. But the slave who received just one went off and dug it in the ground and hid his master's money. After a long time, the master of those slaves came and settled accounts with them. So the one who had received the 5 talents came forward and brought 5 additional talents, saying, Master, you entrusted 5 talents to me. See, I gained 5 talents more. By the way, a talent means like a coin, basically. 5 talents more. His master said to him, Well done, good and faithful slave. You are faithful over a few things. I will appoint you over many things. Enter into the joy of your master. Next, the one who had received 2 talents came forward and said, Master, you entrusted 2 talents to me. See, I gained 2 talents more. His master said, Well done, good, faithful slave. You were faithful over a few things. I'll appoint you over many things. Enter into the joy of your master. Finally, the slave who had received the 1 talent came forward and said, Master, I knew you to be a demanding man, reaping where you did not sow, and gathering where you did not winnow. What the heck is that? So I grew afraid and went and hid your talent in the ground. Here you have what is yours. In reply, his master said to him, Wicked and sluggish slave, you knew, did you, that I reaped where I did not sow and gathered where I did not winnow? Well, then, you should have deposited my money with the bankers, and on coming back, I would have received it back with interest. Therefore, take the talents away from him and give it to the one who has the 10 talents. Bro, back to back, crazy, crazy parables. Nah, I'm committed. I'm committed. For to everyone who has, more will be given, and he will have an abundance. But the one who does not have, even what he has will be taken away from him. And throw the good for nothing slave out into darkness outside. There is where his weeping and gnashing of the teeth will be. When the Son of Man comes in his glory and all the angels with him, then he will sit down on his glorious throne. All the nations will be gathered before him, and he will be separate people one from another, just as shepherd separates the sheep from the goats. And he will put the sheep on his right hand, but the goats on his left. So, what that parable about the coins was about is like, I think, so if you have very little possessions and you get greedy about it, like all sin comes from fear. I realized this a few months ago. All sin comes from a place of fear. So if you're greedy, It's obviously fear that you won't have enough, you won't get more in the future. Even lust is fear like okay, so if you're like single and you're lusting over something, graphic, if you knew with certainty that you're gonna meet the perfect soulmate in like 2 weeks, then you're always not gonna be lusting. It's when you're fearful, when you got that feeling like, oh, I need something now. I don't know what's gonna happen. That's when the bad stuff happens. So if you have little, you should still be willing to give it away and trust that what's needed will come back. Yeah. Hmm. Then the king will say to those on his right, come, you who have been blessed by my Father, inherit the kingdom prepared for you from the founding of the world. For I became hungry, and you gave me something to eat. I was thirsty, and you gave me something to drink. I was a stranger, and you received me hospitably. Naked, and you clothed me. I fell sick, and you looked after me. I was in prison, and you visited me. Then the righteous ones will answer him with the words, Lord, when did we see you hungry and feed you, or thirsty and give you something to drink? When did we see you a stranger and receive you hospital, or naked and clothe you? When did we see you sick or in prison and visit you? In reply, the king will say to them, truly, I say to you, to the extent that you did it to one of the least of these my brothers, you did it to me. Then he will say to those on his left, go away from me, you have been cursed, into the everlasting fire prepared for the devil and his angels. For I became hungry, but you gave me nothing to eat, and I was thirsty, but you gave me nothing to drink. I was a stranger, but you did not receive me, hospital naked, but you did not clothe me, sick and in prison, you did not look after me. Then they too will answer with the words, Lord, when did we see you hungry or thirsty, or a stranger, or naked, da, 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 da. Then he will answer them, saying, truly, I say to you, to the extent that you did not do it to one of these least ones, you did not do it to me. These will depart into the everlasting cutting off, but the righteous ones into everlasting life. And so what that talks about is if if one of my favorite verses in the Bible is give unto those that ask. And so whenever someone asks me something, I kind of like think of like, oh, this is for a reason and I should give no matter what it is. And so here's like if a stranger asks you for food and you say no, because like, bro, I don't even know you. Like, why do you want it from me? Why do I gotta do it? But if then your family or friend says I need food, and you're like, of course, I'll be kind and give it. Your heart is still wicked because giving it to a friend or family, there's like clear incentives there. You clearly feel better about it, but like the true test is when you give it to a stranger. You know. How many of y'all actually like read the Bible or are religious or agnostic or stuff like that? I'm curious. I used to be atheist for most of my life, but then I came agnostic like 5 years ago. And then for the past 2 years I've been religious and Christian. It's really changed my life a lot. Like bro, I wish I would have been born into a Christian family household because then I would have been taught about praying and the Holy Ghost. That's like the biggest life hack, honestly. If you have a burning question, you can just close your eyes, focus and meditate. Ask your question, and in that silence, you will hear an answer from the Spirit. And it's an answer from God. It's the correct answer. Like, that makes life so easy, bro. There are so many situations in which it would have saved me if I would have just asked. But I mean, it is a bit of a skill. Like whenever I ask a question, I notice there's like a voice coming from me saying like, "This is the answer. Like it should be this." But then I was just like, I don't react to it. I let it go away, and then I see what answer is like lying there. Is being a Catholic okay? Bro, I'm not the one to ask. I don't know. I mean, sure, why not? Honestly, okay, lately I've been really pondering and perplexed about. Good night, man. I've been really perplexed about which religion is true, and do denominations matter? Like at the core of life, what is most important? I've been trying to look into it, and I've just been researching all the different denominations and religions and just trying to get closer to the truth. But definitely Christ has helped me a lot personally. Like a lot, a lot. It completely transformed my life. And also transformed Voima. Like when I got baptized 2 years ago, I had a new mindset, and then I realized like, bro, what am I doing with this game? I gotta lock in. Like, bro, the game used to have a cigarette shotgun. And so once I had this new vision on life, I was like, bro, I gotta clean that out. I gotta make this Christ-like. I gotta make it good for the children, good for the world, make it as like accessible as possible. And then the game also had like a noose and a working suicide feature. Dang, I wonder if this stream gets flagged because those words, but still, it's like there was a lot of dark stuff in the game, honestly. And all those things would have prevented from kids enjoying the game. Like, imagine the joy you get from Voima, a beautiful forest, beautiful sandbox. Imagine a kid playing that, and then they're shooting something with a cigarette shotgun, and then their mom sees that. It's like, yo, what are you doing? You can't be playing a game with cigarettes. And then they get mad at the kid. Even though the kid did nothing wrong, they don't understand what's going on. They just love the sandbox and Voima. But then it's creating this conflict. So that's a real reason why I needed to remove the cigarette shotgun. It was satanic. It was disconnecting people. Like it was not a fruitful thing. And so I'm grateful that the game blew up after I cleaned all of this. It was like God's timing, you know? What denomination do you agree with the most? Hard to say, honestly. I feel like they all have something different from what I personally think. Okay, if I think about what I actually believe in, not as in like what people expect me to believe in, what I should be believing, just like what do I actually believe in? I believe there is a God. I know there's a God. I know God is always here, always with me. He's always planning my life. He's always giving me tests. I know He has a lot of mercy, a lot of grace. I know He hears my prayers. He sees my actions. I know that repentance works. I truly believe in that. I notice that whenever I repent, admit my mistakes, and ask for forgiveness, I feel like my slate gets cleared, and that lets me receive blessings again more closely. I believe in the Holy Spirit, that I can hear answers, promptings, and whispers, that it can guide me. I have a lot of testimonies about that, like very specific experiences. I believe we have souls. Like consciousness, I think the fact that science can't even explain what a consciousness is, like how it happens, where it is, like none of that is just like that's the soul. So I do think the soul travels outside of matter. So when you die, you do experience something. What I think happens is, I think as you're dying, time slows down. Okay. Because time, it comes from this material world where you like see things change, and the rate of change is like time. And so when you're dying, you start disconnecting from the matter, and then time just keeps slowing down, and then I think it turns into eternity. And so when you're dying, depending on how you react, is whether you reach heaven or hell. So if you're dying and time is slowing down and you're like, no, I don't want to leave Earth. I have so many possessions, so many people I love. Like you're so like so like grasping to be on the earth and worship the world, then that resistance, that'll turn into hell. Like it's that resistance that feels bad and stretch out to eternity. Yeah, bro, no. Whereas if when you die, you're like, okay, this doesn't feel good. I'm losing stuff, but I trust God. I fully trust God and I let go. That's when you ascend and you feel that great relief, that freedom, like all that weight falls off. And that is heaven. And I think heaven is when you let go so much that your ego, your identity, all that stays on earth and you just become the oneness, completely clean. And so it's very common that we're told, like, in heaven, you'll meet your relatives, like dead relatives. And I think even with this perspective, I think it's true. So when you reach that oneness, it's like, first of all, what are you? What exactly are you? So you can go through this in three states. Are you your body? My flesh and bones? Well, no. My body is just a vehicle, and I just happen to be inside of it, stuck in it. Am I my mind? Am I my thoughts? Well, no. Thoughts, they're just an action. Just like I can decide to like do an action, I can decide to have a thought, bring something to my imagination. Like if you meditate, you don't have thoughts, you clearly still exist. So what does that leave you? What does that leave you with? No body, no mind? Well, you're a soul. The soul is the thing that witnesses, that sees, that observes, that causes action, that uses will. And so if you think about me and you, we both have this underlying soul. So we both observe, we all both do actions. But if you take away the body and mind, that's the whole identity. Okay? So the souls, they're the same essence. There's just these egos in front that separate us. So when you die and remove that ego, the two souls, there's the same and they unite. And so in that way, when you reach heaven and you become one with God, all your dead relatives, their like core aspect is part of God. So you meet them that way, if that makes sense. That makes sense. But that's kind of how I view the afterlife. And so what religion teaches is to detach from the world, to not idolize money, lust, clout, like none of these worldly things. Instead, you should value God the most, being a servant for God, being a vessel for God, and just being a detached. And so Christianity obviously teaches this, to not sin, to always repent. Because repentance is a great way to practice that moment of death. Because repenting, it's true repentance is painful. Because you have to admit that you did wrong and just like ask for like truly like live in that pain and regret. And so death is kind of similar. So if you when you're dying, if you feel that regret and you can overcome it and lean onto God, then that's good. You can reach heaven. But Christianity obviously teaches these things, but also like Hinduism and Buddhism teaches these things because they like teach about meditation so much that you detach from the world, you know? So it's like a different perspective for detaching. And both Christianity and Hinduism, they will help you in that test where you die and you don't know if you should cling on or let go. And then I'm sure that Islam also helps you prepare for that. And even Judaism. So it's like tough to say what's the truest religion. It's tough. It's tough. Because like Christianity, especially something like Baptist, they'll say like your works don't matter. to reach heaven. All you need to do to reach heaven is to accept that Jesus Christ is your Lord and Savior. And it's like, okay, but what about all the people that never even got to know Christ? Well, with my perspective, the person who never learned religion, if they're detached enough from the world, they'll still be able to pass that test when they're dying and reach heaven. So I don't know. I think religion is like a tool for preparing in that, and a tool to make the world better and more habitable. Because there are two types of heavens and hells. There's the heaven and hell in the afterlife, but also the heaven and hell here on earth. Because we're all still here living and experiencing, and we should really value this life. But we must not cling to this life. Yeah. Yeah. It's tough. So yeah, now I'm kind of like wondering what I should exactly believe in. Yeah. There's just so many ways of looking at it, and so many different stories being told. Yeah. Hmm. But I do like the New Testament. Yeah, right now I'm reading the Bible daily. It was like it was several months where I was just like randomly open a page and read a bit, but not really. But now I've been doing it daily, and it's really nice. It's such a good influence. It feels really good. What happens with the pentagram cup? You mean in Voima? There was never a cup. There was a star texture, and even that has a super dark past. But what's like a pentagram cup? What what is this, bro? Yeah, but I do think there are false religions and false gods, though obviously, like you should not be worshiping money above all. You should not be worshiping um like a thing that people easily do is worship say like women or femininity, like always needing a partner like a girlfriend or something more than that. Like Satanism, that is not okay. That is not okay. It's like a very new age thing to say, like, well, Satanism, they got their own reasons, like they got their own book, their own religion, they're good people. It's like you should you should be so quick to judge. Like they're as valid as a religion as yours. It's like, nah, there's still false religions, bro. Nah, you ain't gonna fool me, bro. But then it gets tricky when you're trying to determine which major religions are false religions. It gets tricky. It gets tricky. So I feel like I should read the Quran to really get more perspective on it. Yeah. Gotta start reading the Bible again, cover to cover. Yeah. I've only read the New Testament all the way through, and then from the Old Testament, only like Genesis and some other books, but like not much. Stravoima religion? No. No. I mean, that's the thing though. That's a real thing. It's like it feels like none of the religions or denominations fully match my beliefs. So a very natural thing is to kind of try to make your own religion. It's like, okay, this feels like closer to the truth. And that's why we have so many denominations, religions. Everyone is like, you know, you got the disciples of Jesus Christ that made their own churches. So you got Catholics and others, and then those divide into different. But then you got like Mohammed say like, nah, actually it should be like this. And then you got someone like Joseph Smith. It's like, nah, we should do it like this. It's like it goes so all over the place. So it's like, so me making my own religion, it would not solve anything. It would just be more of that same cycle. I don't know. Bro, I'm just a human trying to figure this all out. Figure it all out. But I will say that I will say that you should strive to be selfless and to help everyone around you. Mainly just be selfless and be detached from the world. And yeah, I mean that's pretty much all you gotta do if you think about it. 113 subscribers, nice. Now we're like steady growth, bro. Steady growth. That's nice to see. Nice to see. Do, 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 do. We've been live for hour and 20 minutes. Okay, but now I'm gonna end the stream here then. What's your favorite food? I don't think like that. I eat food for the nutrition. I really don't care about the flavor. Like, not really. Not really. Will surpass Mr. Beast. Bro, I watched Mr. Beast. I unironically like him. But again, Mr. Beast, he's too tied to the world. Like every podcast, he talks about what records he's broken. He's like very into the clout perspective. So there's a lot of people that I look up to that I don't worship. You know, Japanese food, nice. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Well, I'm gonna end the stream here. I'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow will be a longer stream. I gotta get a lot of work done. I hope I can record videos as I'm streaming. Actually, I should test that right now so I can prepare for tomorrow. Um, so, recording something. Doobadaba. Do. Okay. Stop recording. What does that look like? If the stream lags, do I record during recording? That's fine, but gotta have the video look good. So, where is it? Seems like it's corrupted. What? I don't see the file anywhere. Oh, wrong hard drive. Oh, it records the live stream and not my screen. Oh, so that means I gotta record the video off stream. Okay. I'll probably be in one of the voice channels when I record it, like I did for the last video. Okay. Well, okay. I'll end the stream here. It was nice streaming. Thank you all for being here for the chat. Some good chats here, man. Good chats. And I'll see you guys tomorrow.